No.
You get it?
No.
Well, we have one little epilogue to go through, I think. Sure. How are we doing? About 6 hours? Yeah, about 6 hours. Not bad. Not too bad. January. Once upon a time, there were some girls who were really into BDSM. It's little Jennifer in black and white. What's this? Once upon a time. Sweet. Let's read that shit. Some chairs. There's some chairs. Girls are holding hands in chairs. Another girl tied her up. They're tied together. There's a dog. Oh, one of the girls fell over. Dog dragged her away. And now there's a box. Alright.
Oh, now I get it.
This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's the one in the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. My dear Jennifer.
Dear Mr. Jennifer.
I screwed up. There is nothing to fear. I'm always by your side. I will never betray you. We made an oath, remember? I'm so relieved that you are well again. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I can see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance. Tee-hee-hee, she writes.
I wrote out in full letters.
Jennifer, thank you for introducing me to Brown, but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something, and let's be content with just the two of us. Sorry, could not read. My stubborn Jennifer, is Brown that important to you? It's just a dog, a filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me. Pretty sure all people like dogs.
Only at me.
Jennifer the Heartless, why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning?
Jesus.
I think only of you. Are you avoiding me? Wendy. You are always so lonely. Poor lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her.
When she went off to war.
I spent so much time in this room. Who knows how many times I woke up here. The nights were lonely and cold, but you'd always greet me in the morning. Excuse me. Only you greeted me warmly. Thank you so. I kind of like this style, doing things where basically she just like comments on whatever you want. It feels as if something very dear to me was here. Someone or something that always looked after me helped me. It's the bucket night, son. I wonder if I should use this to explain things. I mean, she does a decent job. Ooh, he's crying. Basically, Jennifer, a lot of the events of this game have been Jennifer at 19 years old, remembering,
right.
Reliving her past events and, things that
figured
she's
that
either repressed or forgotten. Right. So, here's her in the orphanage. She was sent to the orphanage. Her parents died in a Zeppelin crash, we can gather. She was actually originally living with that Gregory guy. But that dude was pretty insane, and he lived near the orphanage, so she befriended Wendy. Like, Wendy found her, and they'd come hang out and like be best friends. That's why that sort of original scene where, in the intro, where they're like, "Oh, I'm the Prince Joshua, and let's be lesbian children together."
Yeah.
So Wendy got her like transferred over to this orphanage, sort of. Oh, your hat fell off, Wendy. What you doing? Let's talk to Wendy for a second. Curtsy, always. Little peck. Curtsy back.
Yep.
Peck on the forehead, changing it up.
It's not very sexual.
No.
It's very motherly.
Jennifer's not as into that shit as Wendy is. That's why she went for the dog. I actually kind of like that Brown is so integrated into the story. Like, he's not just a gameplay device.
Yeah.
And, you know, so, like, when Jennifer finds this dog one day... Actually, this might be before she gets transferred to the orphanage. In fact, I think it is, because she says, I brought you here. This is kind of sad. Aw. Wendy's been locked up in the orphanage. Here she's kind of, like, locking up her memories. So I think she found Brown in this shed that we're about to go back to, where we originally found his collar. And, you know, Wendy's very jealous because she's lonely and weird and sick all the time. And so she becomes very spiteful and angry at Jennifer, as we saw in that letter. It brings her to the orphanage and, you know, it basically tortures her with the Red Crayon aristocrats until the events of the game, which we saw, in which they... Basically, she wants Brown dead, so she says they're going to kill Jennifer, or Jennifer can kill Brown.
Yeah.
And so Jennifer actually believes them and chooses to have Brown buried alive. Here we see her discovering Brown as a puppy. And so she does that and then realizes what she's done and loses her shit on them. And then Wendy brings that crazy-ass bastard there to kill all of them. Please wait for me, I'll be there. Rickety shed. Is that what a dog sounds like when it's newborn? Aw, look at the puppy! It was just born in this shed. It spontaneously generated.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Dog out of nowhere.
Dog out.
And then suddenly a dog.
Suddenly a wild dog appears. Wait, I think I was supposed to do something in there. Can't remember. My dog. Huh. My dear friends, or friend, and oh, come on. Everlasting true love, I am yours. Yes, we saw this. The Bucket Knight. Aw. That dog is awesome. Snaps its neck in one fell swoop.
You are now mine.
You are my property. Let's tie you up. Actually, he did tie her up. She did tie him up, rather. Basically, she's tying him in the shed. She's locking the memory of Brown. She's like keeping the memory.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
So like all of it's in her mind.
Yeah.
She's like, I will remember your memory and keep this promise of loving you. You get it?
Bummed out now.
You're bummed out. Why?
It's not very happy.
Jennifer survived.
Yeah, we knew that already.
Literally everyone else died.
It's rough.
It's pretty rough. But that's, you know, that's Rule of Rose.
Cool.
It's pretty great,
Yeah.
except for all the shitty
They were
parts.
really shitty parts.